So the group Justice Democrats, I believe, was co-founded by Kyle Kulinski and Cenk Uygur. They're no longer associated with Justice Democrats, but they came out today, and what do you know? They announced that they were forming a super PAC. And again, super PACs are, super PAC political action committees that people are able to donate unlimited amounts of money to in order to influence politicians or different maybe propositions or initiatives that might be on the ballot. And super PACs, you would think, go completely against the ethos of a so-called progressive organization like the Justice Democrats, but apparently not. Apparently they're okay with being seen as, corruptible or influenceable by, big money and big power in politics, as evidenced by them now supporting taking super PAC money. And again, it seems like a lot of these so-called progressive organizations and high-profile, progressives are totally backpedaling on wanting to get big money out of politics, and instead of trying to make some type of grand bargain with the devil of like, well, I don't really agree with this, but in order to win, we need to be able to take super PAC money or form our own super PACs, like the former campaign manager for Bernie in 2016, who was a top advisor to him this year, Jeff Weaver, along with Chuck Rocha, who was basically tasked with, in 2020, Bernie's campaign outreach to the Latinx community, as well as Tim Tartaglia, I think some type of digital strategist for the team, and I believe Sheila Jackson, another strategist for Bernie, who's out of California. They formed another super PAC to help get progressives excited and to help get progressives to vote for Joe Biden. And now we have Justice Democrats coming out doing the same thing, saying they're forming their own super PAC. I'm assuming the details are a little limited at this point, but I'm assuming with the idea of defeating Donald Trump or something. I don't know. I mean, it just like, how can you actually expect so-called real progressives, real populist leftists, real socialists, real, independent-minded people to support an organization like Justice Democrats or frankly any of the politicians that they support, when they're okay with taking super PAC money, which on its face, or I should say creating their own super PAC, which on its face shows that they have no type of moral or ethical standard, when they're willing to, infuse big money into either, people that they might support or different causes they might support, when it's just hugely, unethical and corrupt on its face. And it's obviously hugely disgusting and disturbing. And, it seems like a lot of these people and organizations that are wanting to try to reform the Democratic Party, like the Justice Democrats are. I mean, it's in their name, Justice Democrats. They want to try to reform the Democratic Party from within, which is a fool's errand. And you actually trying to convince people that's like possible in 2020, I mean, is kind of ridiculous. It's been proven over and over again that progressive ideas, progressive politicians, they're in the Democratic Party. They go there to die, and they end up towing the corporate party line of leaders like Schumer and Pelosi. So again, it's a fool's errand, and this Justice Democrats forming a super PAC just shows that there is corrupt and unethical as the Democratic Party establishment itself, that they're supposedly railing against in their opposition, when in fact they're two sides of the same coin. Those are my thoughts. I would love to hear yours in the comment sections down below. Peace. Much love.